Hey, Skyler, thanks for doing this. Training camp keeps rolling on here. How does it feel to finally get back on the ice with your Manitoba Moose teammates?
Yeah, it feels really good. There's some familiar faces, so it's nice to see those guys again, and then meeting all the new guys. A little bit challenging, but it's nice to get back on the ice with everyone.
How helpful was your time at Winnipeg Jets camp before heading down to the Manitoba Moose this season?
Yeah, it's always super helpful. It's same drill, same concept. So coming to Moose camp, you kind of have that edge on the guys coming in. But it was really good this year, especially with everything being locked down at home. It was just nice that I wasn't getting back home.
I want to talk about your offseason a little bit. It was quite the eventful offseason for you, having a newborn. What's it like being a dad, I guess, for you this offseason?
Yeah, it's definitely the proudest moment of my life. It's definitely challenging at times. It keeps me on my toes, keeps me busy, but I wouldn't change it for the world.
Aside from that, what was the rest of your offseason like? We probably talked a little bit during the offseason, but in your area, was it a little tough to get ice at sometimes? What was working out like? Just overall, what was the offseason like for you?
Yeah, so beginning of the off season there, it was everything was shut down. We got opened back up there for a little while, so getting ice was a little bit easier. And then we had another shutdown, and then we opened back up for a little bit longer. And then before I came, it was shut down completely, and you couldn't even go on the outdoor rinks or anything like that. So it was definitely difficult to get any sort of ice time.
You mentioned meeting some of your new teammates due to COVID-19 and all the protocols that are in place for you guys. Has that been a bit of a challenge, sort of trying to get the chemistry going with some of those new guys in with the team this year?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's so much the chemistry as it is the just getting to know everyone. Walking around, you don't see their full face, so some guys might look pretty similar to other guys, and it makes it pretty difficult to get to know them on a personal level. But on the ice, I think we're all at that point where the chemistry kind of just finds its own, and yeah.
As a Canadian, the thought of the Canadian division whenever the league finally gets underway, is that exciting for you?
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. There's obviously some really good players in the Canadian division, so it's going to create even more rivalries, and it's going to be fun.
And as a guy who's been here for a couple of years now, what are you most excited about entering this season? Again, it's going to be unlike any other AHL season you've been a part of, but what excites you most heading into this year?
I think just playing again. There is so much uncertainty coming into this year. I think it's just being able to be given that opportunity to play. There's a lot of guys that don't have that opportunity this year, so it's just going out there, making the most of everything. There's a lot of changes that happen this year. Not a lot of guys can be sent down. So what we have here is essentially our team for this year. So going into it, there's going to be lots of ice time for everyone this year, and it's going to be exciting. Like there's going to be rivalries, like I said, and it's going to be pretty intense.